Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers.
Hey, what's up, gang? It's Marauder Music with 3-Piece TCG, Bird, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm coming at you with that BP, Monkey D, Luffy, and the EB. That's right, gang. So smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? All right. So you've probably seen the last couple lists and you've seen some things, right? And you're going to continue to see some things. For example, we have been running eShow, right? And eShow has been pretty cool here and there, really assisted in the popping of things, right? But this list you see before yourself, you're like, what the French toast, okay? Now, all of the games will not be played with this list, I can tell you that right now, because as I was playing, the deck was evolving, and it's going to evolve even further than this. I have another list for you. I will be showing you, okay? So, anyhow, enough of the silly business. Actually, we haven't even gotten to the silly business. Where can you find this leader? I'll tell you where you can find this leader. Right here at K-Design. Follow the link in the description to kdesign.com, right? And use that code 3-Piece TCG for 25% off your entire order. Boy, we're going to be playing that. Yeah. Oh, are we going to be playing that? Snake Man. Spoiler alerts, Snake Man. I don't think that's a spoiler word. I think you got to say spoiler word alert. First, you got to be able to fucking talk. But you say spoiler alert, and then you say it. Snake Man 4th gear. Okay? Also, to those of you who are already a member, who have already joined the channel, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are is the best way to support the channel, and I could not be grateful enough. I am actually, you know, I'm learning to read. I'm learning to read, because some of you guys are big city hooping, and you guys are the reason the firefighters learning to read. But yeah, smash finger pop, put on that pressure, big city hooping, okay? Put your name on my video's butt, okay? Anyhow, yeah, really appreciate all you guys, and the crew is growing by the day. Also, we're almost at 3,000 subs, so fuck the wuck. If you ain't subbed yet, do so. Now we're done with the silly business, right? Oh, and turn on that bell. Now we're done with all that. So yeah, the list you see before you, okay? Let me go ahead and go over this, and then I'll go over the list I want to play after this one. So I'm kind of giving you the next specs, right? Anyways, you guys already know Don 1, everybody gets +1 cost. 2 or more are gathered. I'm not gonna blaspheme. 2 or more Don cards from your field are returned to your deck. Yeah, whatever. Down 2, up 2, left, right. You know what it is. One comes back rested, one comes back active. Gosh. All right. So we got some bigs in this bitch, right? We got some big bitches. And the reason being is because Luffy's a 4-life leader, right? But we also ramp. We also get there, and we get there fast. We get there pretty damn fast. We still got the suite of rampers, right? We like going first. We don't mind going second, but we like going first. And then once we get Sanji Pudding established, any ability or any event, I should say, that utilizes this is actually going to ramp us a Dawn, and ramp us an active Dawn at that, okay? So the news is I've thrown Wire in here too. Even though Wire did not show up for me at all, like there just wasn't a time to play him in my regionals, I decided, you know what? They do cycle. There's a lot of Dawn flying everywhere on both sides of the game, you know, my turn and their turn. So let's go ahead and throw Wire, get a blocker, see what it does, right? Cool. Big Mom. So Big Mom solves that problem of drawing us a card, giving us an extra life, getting a threat off the board. So you have to understand that we have this to get rid of threats. We have this to get rid of threats. We have this to get rid of threats. Now we have this to get rid of threats. If you're in a position where you don't need to break the glass, then why do you want to be walking over all the shards? You don't have to break glass, have your Dawn go everywhere. You can just simply Big Mom. You do only go down 1, but you do gain a life and put a threat up. We'll deal with that shit later, right? So, everything else is pretty much the same, you know what I mean? And in our agenda, I did test out Top Knot. Top Knot is cool. However, outside of the Blackbeard match, which, you know, this is not a tier 1 deck. Let's be real. Okay, this is not a tier 1. We might play it like it's a tier 1. Logan, Commentate, might play it like it's a tier 1. My guys Fuck everybody's names with all these numbers. Our crew, our three-piece community might play it like it's a tier 1, okay? But it's not a just universally accepted tier 0, tier 1 dick, right? So we got to be able to cover all our bases, not just one, right? And so that's why I'm going with Lion's Threat. As much as I would still like to rock Gum Gum Lightning, this one gets rid of a 5. So that's Booby Smokers, that's everybody, right? Oh, a notable absence is also Law. Sorry, we're not doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do that. Who's Law gonna search? Is it gonna search this? 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 Is it going to search this? Then why the fuck am I playing it? I'm gonna see the cards regardless. So yeah, we got rid of that. Sorry. So yeah, very excited to show this list off, and very obviously excited to show you what's to come already, since I already got that figured out. So in the meantime, enjoy the smashes, and comment down below, did I just wake up from a nap? Am I about to take a nap? Did I even comb my hair? Or did I just do this? Okay, let's go. So we're going to start things off with a little Marco action. Now, Marco is one of those decks you can tell I keep that rectal thermometer firmly in their sphincter, always keeping that temperature, because I feel like this deck is going to pop off eventually. But anyhow, this one is still running the E-Show, as you saw, or as you can see. And we're happy with this. They're going first. Not as happy about that, but that's fine. We will get there. This one's also running the top knot. And that's fine too. Hey, everything is okay. 8 to 5. Take that 4 life leader down to 3, baby. All right, so now they are at 5, Don. Okay. Now, here's where the Lion would work. Here's where the Gum Gum Lightning would work. You see what I'm saying? So, Top Knot, I do not discredit Top Knot being invaluable in the Blackbeard matchup. But anyways, in this case, not as much. Or in most cases, you know, just flat out not as much. Okay, so I did my up, down, left, right, you know, backside into fakie. And so now we're going to go ahead and swing 6 twice. We got that 4 life leader down to 2. And what are they going to do with this ace? Okay, they just give us a 2K. All right. So they're at 7 Dawn now. And we've already surpassed them. It's looking like E-Show's going to feast. It's looking like E-Show's about to eat. I think E-Show can see 7 cards in their hand. Oh, shit. Going down to 6. Okay, so they got rid of Pudding and Sanji all but immediately. And okay, and that kind of blows because there goes our E-Show play, right? So we'll have to settle out of court for a Monka de Loof, and we will go up 2 Dawn. We can swing 6 and 10, which right now we're beating them up. We're beating them up, and we're happy with that. All right, we get them out of there. Cool. I mean, guys, it's 1 card on the field, but are we not putting on that pressure? I mean, yo, what are they going to do about this? Now, you know, this ain't a deck to count out. They've got the minusing abilities. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm speaking all but too soon. All the minusing abilities. They can Divine Departure that for 8. Yeah, they can. There we go. Divine Departure that. Yeah, I'm telling you, Marco has got some tools. I haven't seen the light yet, but I know Marco has got something. I know my man Patrick Noel's been on Marco for a while. We've got some Marco mains in the chat, so I'm not surprised. Now, here I make a questione a bull decision, because I decide to swing 7 and then swing 7 and then swing 8. But, you know, I don't know. Perhaps I should have just, you know, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't swing 8. I just, whatever. Save 1 for Gum Gum Giant. But, I mean, you know, what were they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, they're not known for running a block, you know. Oh no, they do have blockers. Don't get me wrong, they got blockers, but they're not gonna run anything significant off their Sanji. Yeah, I think they know I got the game. They probably just ain't got nothing in hand, and they don't. They don't. No blockers in hand, and that's the tail of the tape. That's the end of that one. Yeah, they had blockers until we beat them up. But anyways, so this was the one I was running Isho, and I said, hey, let me throw a little lid in there, and then I said, well, what if? What if? Okay, so now let's get into the what if. Actually, before we get into the what ifs, let's get into the one more again, okay? Because I was like, all right, I'm running this list because of the significance of Top Knot, right? That's why I'm actually running the list. So let me play against Homeboy. There, we got the Top Knot. We're ready for Jesus Burgers, okay? We're ready for burgers to be served. Now, I'm going to go ahead and swing 6 there. I can run Black Maria. Ramp City, bitch. Ramp City, bitch. She is the mayor of there. Okay, so they got Shiryu. Get the fuck out of here. Like, immediately. That original power bullshit is so fucking lame, dude. So fucking lame. I cannot stand original power shit. Original power. Excuse me. Original cost or original power. All that shit. Fucking sucks, dude. God bless. Get his bitch ass out of there. Fucking bitch ass, broke ass M. Bison. Fucking dollar store Major Bison. Oh shit. Okay, I thought they were about to liberate my ass. Alright, so we're looking good right now. We've been able to thwart the threats. But we're not. Okay, they did reveal a Jesus Burgers. Okay, cool. We're looking to, you know, top knot some burgers. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we want. That's what the kids want. Now, they're being a little greedy, right? No, como se dice? No black holing? You want 7 cards in your hand? You see what this game is doing right now? The state of affairs has gotten to that of such. These Blackbeards don't even feel like they don't even need to black hole us anymore. They don't care. They don't care. And why should they? They have the world at their disposal. We're going to go ahead and take it down to 2. And now it's getting a little dicey because if they start dropping Jesus Burgers on us and what not, we could be in some trouble. However, once again, they have not black holed us. And it's starting to make me wonder, what the wuck? Now, if I was a bit more of a wiser man, I believe there was a way to play out Frankie and Rornorzor. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm ill-informed. But anyways, so we go ahead and throw that out there. We've got a big and we've gone wide the turn before they go. And I developed before I swung because I am a genius. And what happens when we do stuff like that, kids, is you get, I bid 500 million, which gets rid of, I guess, fucking anything, apparently. So, now our big can attack. You know, fuck the wook. No black hole. My man is doing the no black hole challenge. Okay? No black hole challenge. And they're doing swimmingly. I mean, this is crazy. Okay. If that's how they want to play it, that's how we got to get down. Now, I've got some Gum Gum Giants, and I'm swinging that just to. He bids another 500 million. Excuse me. Okay. Now I got 2 10s. If you don't establish blockers, you're dead. And I guess they don't have blockers. So is this the Day of Thrones? Is this the Game of Thrones? Is this the Game of Thrones? Fuck the wuck. Yeah, GGs are being had. I'm gonna unplug my phone, hope it doesn't break the computer. GGs are being had. I guess. Oh, well, they didn't have anything. Okay, so this is just a game where, like the last one, they just didn't have it. Now, it was really disappointing because I never even got to use the top knot. I just played by the old rules of get a big out there, go wide. You know what I'm saying? South Park. Put a chick in it, make her gay, and I want it lame. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Just get to red. Get to red because red's always the problem, right? Red's always the problem. Okay, let's see what we got. I was banging these hoes out back to back to back. Okay. We're going second. It's not our favorite. We would like to take first away from them. But what I'm looking at with this matchup in particular is this. We are here to eliminate their threats, stabilize, and then bully whatever they play, right? Because even Zoro is very much a fours and fives, not even fives and sixes to my knowledge, right? It's fours and fives. So if we can get established, and we are, we can run away with the game easily. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna intern, and I did that because they had they had all their fucking Dawn up. They wanted to play these two assholes for free. I said no. We're gonna go ahead and counter out. They can't do nothing. All right, now look, the world is our blue oyster cult. We're gonna go ahead and we can actually. No, we can. We can. I think we can top knot the chopper and then backside into fakie and get our guys out. I think we can do that. So we're gonna swing. We know they got two Dawn up, and we're assuming it's the same two events they were trying to get off last time, right? So we're not sweating it. We know it's coming, but this time we're gonna be able to swing into threats and get rid of threats. So okay, they do that. I swing 6. Okay, swing 6 into 4. What are you going to do with that? I think I could have done the top knot, actually. Perhaps my math was a bit off. I believe I could have done that. Chat, comment down below if I could have done that top knot. Chat. Okay, now we're just going for that, and we're Gucci Goo. Okay, still 4 life. There's still 5. We're happy. We don't care. Okay, so we're going to have to let our board go. Yeah. But that's okay because they're acting as blockers, prolonging the game. When we have such big characters out and we know that we not trigger, but we draw into some of the best counters in the game, if not the best events in the game, we're okay going the distance. We're fine with that. I'm going to play pudding out. Now we're going to play this out. Draw jack shit, which is why, spoiler alerts, as you know, we went ahead and got rid of them. We're gonna bottom deck the chopper. We're gonna go up to 10 Dawn now. Okay, swing 5 into 2. You can guess where that's going. Swing 7 into 4. You can guess where that's going. Now they're at 9 Dawn with 1 whole character out, and they've got to address the board. We love it. I was thinking that they were going to go ahead and develop and swing twice. They don't. We love that too. Swinging 2 into that ass. We love it. Yeah, I'm not seeing the threats on the board right now, so I cannot argue with playing a big loof. Now we can swing 7, 7, and 10. You see what I'm saying? Like, you weather the storm. You play a little smart. Don't be so aggressive. Don't swing just because you can, because, you know, they'll obviously be able to do their events. Man, I wish I ran into nothing but reds and fucking regionals. Anyhow, I mean, here we are. So now whatever they develop, and they're gonna develop, look at that. That's damn near fucking, you know, 3/5 of a board full. 7 into 5, we take it. This next one we can Gum Giant out and draw 2 more cards. We can get rid of Frankie. Yeah. Okay, so right here, we got 2 big city options, big city developments. Okay, we can do the Kaido, we can KO here, we can swing here and swing here, and we get everybody off the board. Everybody off the board. We can Big Mom. We can swing here, that's gone. Bottom deck that, swing here, that's gone. Everybody's off the board, and we got an extra life. Let's see what we do. Okay, choose the Big Mom. Choose the... Oh. Oh, Barbara. Oh, the fat thumb is real. The fat thumb is real. Confound it. Man, oh man, did that one suck. Oh man. Yeah, we know you misclicked. Yeah, we know you misclicked. Apologizing for playing like a suck ass. Jeez. So yeah, those were the two options that, in my opinion, were acceptable. I think the optimal of the two was the Big Mom, because we could have that card up. They were not going to counter the Luffy, and they weren't going to counter. We would have had the whole board clear. Instead, we're looking at this fucking conundrum we find ourselves in. Okay, now, kind of back to the same gig. We're going to go ahead and swing 2 into 1. They ain't got nothing for it. Spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts. Okay. We are a little concerned about the cracky backy, but right now they've got to make it out of the round, right? So we know that the second that they go down one blocker, we can play out Kaido and take care of the rest. And so that's what we're gonna do. We've got pudding, and that, I mean, we're gonna be able to swing 8 and 11. I think, excuse me, 8 and 10. I think we could have. I think 7 and 11. 7 and 11 would have been the better spot. But yeah, I even had a little mistake in that last round, but this was pretty much control all the way through. You know what I mean? When you can play a purple deck against red, things are changing. Things are changing. I really do like this matchup. I like the way it feels, and I think we're about to get into the buffoonery. So let's get going. All right. So coming back to check on the Delphil Among Us, because you know we hear here and there they're topping, they're doing things still. Okay. 7 into 5. We're gonna go ahead and take that. And we're going second, which, you know, we ain't crazy about, but it's cool. When we go second, we get to do things like this. And when they play out their Edward Weeble, we get to see just how bad they want to keep it alive. And giving us 2 cards. Okay. Giving us 2 cards brings them down to 3, going to 4. And if it was a 5K card, then I don't know if they would have saved that. They would have had to have 2 2Ks off the Rizzy. But anyhow, Boa Hancock's going to help their cause for certain. And we're looking at a lot of bricks in our hand. As a matter of fact, we got 1K encounter. 1K encounter right now. That is spicy meatball. I think I've been playing the game for so long. I mean, the game's only been out for 2 years, but I think I've been playing it to the point that, like, I get comfortable with low counter dicks. And yeah, I don't hashtag know what to say about that. Now, I'm going to just swing here and hope for the best, because I don't think they got 2K that they want to spare. And am I correct? Am I a genius? It looks like I am. I wanted to keep one up because we are, while they're not going to be at 10 Dawn, we are still so low in life that we do not want to get too shot. Okay, so we take the hit. And we give them a 2K, and we're just gonna keep it fucking moving, man. The thing is this. Now our 6-cost Luffy is all alive because we don't give a shit anymore. We can use him and we can play him out to our heart's content. We can also set up pudding and a. Oh, we're gonna do that. Oh, we're doing that. Okay. Okay. I was going to say we could have also done the Frankie move, but that's cool. So we're going to do 8 there and then 5 there. And the thing is that they want to come for us, and all the ladies want to come for us. We've got 2 Gum Gum Giants ready to roll. So, yeah, they can go to 14, and we can go to 9 and 13 with Giants alone. They opt out to instead Gravity Blade our ass. Okay, so there goes everything. Okay. Yo. All right, we get out of that one. Big Mom in the building, okay? We love to see it. We're not bottom decking any threats, but we are putting another life on the board. Hashtag it feels good to be us right about meow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that Sanji pudding. We're swinging 5. We got 1 up for the Goom Goom Giant. Swinging 5 again. Yo. I mean, when did blue get so much removal? God bless. Chamba Wamba. I can't put shit on the board. Yo, I'm like a monkey, D. Luffy, throwing my poo at the board. We decided to go ahead and give him Gum Gum Giant. We don't need all these bigs. We can get rid of one. We can get rid of one of them. I wonder which one we get rid of. So we get rid of the Luffy because we already have one. That's cool, I guess. We draw into some counter. That's amazing. If we throw out the Kaido, yeah, it gets rid of a threat, but so does the Luffy, and it draws us a card, so we like that. We can swing 10 into 6. They ain't got it. And even if they do, we could just swing right back after it. So this is where we're at. They were getting rid of our bigs, and we were getting rid of their shit. They pudding, and they just give us a giant. So that's great for us. Great look for us. We can actually get rid of that top knot and draw 2, give them that. There we go. I mean, yo, we're sitting pretty at this point. We can play that out. We draw a card, and we get Frankie. And we're going to ramp to 10. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. So swinging 6 into 5. They give us a 2K. All right. I'm going to get rid of that card. Yeah, we're going to get rid of it. Now, we know if they have no cards in their hand, they still have a perfume femur, right? They're going to bounce this back. And at this point, there's a sense of despair in the air. Okay, at this point, I am smelling it. I can smell it from here. And it smells like the sea. Warlords of the sea. Man, I'm just having a grand old time getting rid of cards. Backside into fakie. Swing 7 into 5. We are cleaning our plate every gosh darn turn. We could play out a Zoro. Sure, we could play a Zoro. Go play a Zoro out. There we go. We're running out of counter, and we're running out of options. So, we can go ahead and swing in 7, keeping this amount of Dawn up only because of the amount of cards they had in their hand. Otherwise, I would have played more. But there's next to no chance we've got an event that we can actually play. Maybe Neural Beams could do something in this dick. I don't know, because it is a bit of a more rushdown style than our Plofy is, where Plofy's definitely rope-a-dope. We got the 8 into 5. Give them 2 2Ks because we don't want to go down to 0 and then they perfume femur our ass. So at this point, they're going to swing again or develop. Okay, they develop. But anyways, if they would swing again, then we could take it with the Frankie. And then we've got 1 life no matter what. They ain't got no rushes. We're good to go. And they have to develop a blocker. They do not develop a blocker. And that is hashtag the game flux. Yeah, we'll give them that. And they swing there, and that's the game. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. GGs are exchanged. Yo, I'm liking it. This guy ain't showing up so much. So let's see, what it looks like without him. All right, it's about this time where you realize, yo, I'm making an EB02 video, and I'm not even playing against Purple Green Luffy, the groupie. Yeah, we got to get it going. Okay, so now we're looking at that lines thread again, right? And we're just attaching 2 just to be silly goofy. Now they're going first. It's not our not our fave, right? We love going first with this deck. However, cool. Guess what? We got 2 Zoros in our hand. It happens a lot. It seems to happen a lot. It better happen this much in real life, or I'm gonna be PO'd. We do that. We can swing 5 at that ass. We decide to develop and swing 6 because why the F not? Okay, so now both of our Zoros are 4 cost. And swinging 6 into 5. Taking that 4 life leader down to 3, baby. Okay, so now let's see what they got for us. They got that Sanji put. Pray to God they don't got the stage. Thank God they don't got the stage. Okay, so for this, we can give him a 2K, stay healthy. No reason to drop that low. No reason to drop it low for him, daddy. Okay, now we're in an interesting position where we can finally play We Dead. And that's exactly what we do. We choose to do that. We draw a card. What card are we going to get rid of? I mean, get rid of Frankie. We need the 2Ks, right? Okay, so we've got a blocker that's like having a good time. He's like, yo, I'm on the team. I'm finally on another team, even though I didn't show up once at fucking regionals, you ass. Okay, so 5 Dawn up immediately. And we are looking like we look like we're going to be able to play Kaido next. Oh, yeah. We're playing Kaido next. Now, here, I go ahead and take that one. I'm thinking Wire's going to last. I'm going to be able to draw another card. Not with Zoro in the house. Not with Zoro in the house. So we do this. Cool. We are at 9. Is that 9 Dawn, I believe? I believe I see 9 Dawn. Yes. So we can go ahead and pop that pudding. Yeah. Pop that pudding and go up a couple Dawn. Now we're just going to get rid of Frankie. Slow and controlled, right? If they want to give us all their counter, by all means, give us the counter to save Frankie. That sounds great to me. Hashtag sounds great to me. They're going to need another one and another one. They're going to have to give us a total of 6K. They don't decide to do that. We're going to swing 5 into 5. And this is definitely baiting. We definitely are expecting them to counter out of this one. They don't. Okay. Perhaps are you saving your counter for this? They don't. Okay. So it's crunch time for them. It's crunch time for them. It's actually crunch time for both of us. As you know, when you do have that Luffy, the secret, finisher Luffy, as we say, the the ropes, the gum ropes Luffy, it gets a little hectic. And so anyhow, they can turn this game around pretty fast. For example, they can electrical Luna our ass, and we can be left with our member in our hands, wondering just what to do with it. I can think of a few things. They've got 6 Dawn, and I don't think it's looking too great for our green-purple hero right now. It's looking better for our black-purple hero. Because whatever they develop, they do still need to get rid of these Zoros, which are now acting as blockers effectively. So they do get their Boot Scoot Luffy out. But what exactly do they plan on doing? They're going to swing 6 at our face. Now, if we take this, we have to understand that we're entering in our last turn, okay? We do not take this. We decide to get rid of the Sanji pudding and do that. Okay, we are at 4 Dawn total. We will be going to 6. Unless we run into that exact card. Son of a gun, this game is over. Yes, we -2 there. We play out Sanji. We already have somebody with a cost of 6 or more. Bing, bang, boogada boom. Now, again, they can still have our ass. It's going to take some... It's going to take another one of those Luffys. It doesn't look like they have it, fortunately for us. They draw the Luffy. They freeze again. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on. Am I mistaken in believing that they had enough Dawn? 1 second. They drew the Luffy. Okay. They could have went down. They could have gone back. They could have got the Dawn. But then they would have just had 6 on the money. Okay, I understand now. I understand their dilemma. Okay, so they decide to electrical Luna our ass. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think this is going to be enough, Jack. So, while they do have a blocker, though. They do still have a blocker. This much is true. We're going to go ahead and start by swinging 8. And then we can swing another 8 with our leader. And then we can still keep 2 up for 2 Gum Gum Giants. So they're going to give us 1 Gum Gum Giant. Okay. And that was for an 8K swing. So looks like we're going to go ahead and swing 9. We don't care if we draw into another Gum Gum Giant. And they give us enough. Okay, now we're going to swing 10. It's coming down to the wire, gang. It really is. They're going to go down one Dawn, I believe. Yeah, and they're going to draw into something. Okay, you get an EB02. But I think the game is over now, because even if they were to do that exactly. Okay, the game's not over. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so we got to take this. And we draw into a 2K. It's amazing. They need us to... We'll take the next 2 hits. Yeah, but they need this one to land, or... Yeah, they got 3 swings at us. They're not in a bad shape, actually. If we didn't have the Gum Gum Giants, they wouldn't be in bad shape. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one for dramatic effect. They're going to go ahead and swing it again. I can give them Usohachi and Frankie. And now it's 6K into 5K. I just got to give them the Gum Gum Giant. And that is the game. Okay? Now, Oh. I thought this was a... Oh, I didn't actually rematch the same player. I played 2 different people. Well, I'll show you the next. So this is the one where we obviously started dabbling a little bit with our full X spots, right? We're like, wire, get out of here. What if we had Law? You know, Law, for those of you who don't know, you can draw a card, or if they have 5 or more, they trash a card if you have 2 cards in your trash that you put to the bottom. So I was like, hey, yo, maybe, right? We'll see. But we run into our other one, and let's see. And I might have gotten the matches mixed up. Maybe this was the guy that I rematched. I'm not sure. But anyhow, swinging 7 into 5. Okay. Gucci Goo. And... Okay, we went first this time. Okay, cool. So they're going second. It's not bad. Green purple can rock either way. They rock out with their cock out either way, honestly. I'm actually getting excited to play it. I'm actually getting excited. Like I said, green purple's my favorite. I got the leader. I got the K design leader. I done showed you guys in the link. You know, it looks fucking gorgeous. So I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play it. I remember telling him, I think you need more Namis. My man had searched everything in the world. Went through 15 cards of his dick already. Okay, yes, you need more Namis. Lol. Okay, so we ain't got nothing to put, so there's no reason at all to play out that law. So it's bad that has a ring to it. So swinging 5. Just a couple more. FSD. FSDA. I don't know what that means. Chat, can you put down in the comments what FSDA, FSD means? I feel like I'm supposed to know. Okay, so we do that. They shoot it right back at us. And at this point, you can see the scrolling. I'm starting to get interested in just what the hell they actually search, because it's about to get busy in this bitch. Now, I'm not seeing a stage out, so I'm okay with getting rid of Suru, because we're going to automatically get rid of that pudding, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wait, and I'm thinking, can I do the Zoro and then that? Yes, I can. This is the flexibility that this dick offers, okay? Like, this is why... we love playing, you know, Black Purple Luffy, because there's so much expression, there's so much going on, there's so many moving parts. It makes you feel like the genius for being able to play it. Okay, so 6-1, they give us a 2K. We love it. 6-6 again, another 2K. We love it. We're gushing. 8-6, they got to give it to us. Now, I almost didn't want to turn that pudding sideways, because I almost know for sure it's going to get out of here. I only got 2K in counter. However, we're pressuring for game, and we only, we have not taken a life. I was going to say we only got 4 life. We've only not taken a life, I guess is what I was going to say in a very strange way. But yeah. So, I mean, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at it. 7-7. Yeah, bro, that's not happening. Hashtag not it, sis. Now, if they want to go ahead and swing more than that, Yo, fuck. They're lucky. They're lucky. They're lucky we didn't have 2K. Because I would have saved that ass and that would have been it. We can rush. We can do these things. We can swing 6. Okay. So what I'm thinking right here is I'm going to swing 6 3 times. But we are Christian. And then play Sanji out. Put one. And then swing an 8. Right? So 6 6 6. But we are Christian. So swing another 6. And then play Sanji. Yeah. 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 I mean, we're coming for that ass. There we go. Up, down, left, right. Backside into fakie. Hey, look. We're putting on that big city pressure. And we ain't got time for the buffoonery. You got the counter. You got the counter. Okay, you got the counter. Now, it's time to pay the piper. That's a creepy story. It's time to take the clap back. That sounds like it smells. It's time to weather the storm. And Houston, that is always said too soon. It's time for them to swing back at us. Okay, so we have just divulged to them that we have no cards in our hand. And you can just have your way with our board, with our boys, with our Sanjis and Zoros. Yeah. Now, they don't give a hoot and a holler about playing, this out right now and using its ability because, hey, it doesn't matter, right? They don't have a life to give anyways. So what they're going to be looking at doing is clearing the F out of our board. And then they better hope that they got 2 Gum Giants. Because if they don't, that's that ass. We got a Sanji. We're just 15. 15 and fingers crossed, baby. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. And they don't have it. Hey, yo. Oof is right. Oof is right. And we wasn't about to have shit either, dude. We weren't about to have shit either. What was that about? What was that about? Let's take it over to the Shanks match. Okay, so now we're taking it over to Shanks. We choose to go first because we want to hit him hard from the yard fast. Okay, they reveal that mole gun. I'm sure that's going to be an issue at some point. We're developing. We're swinging 7. They're on even curb, which means we don't have to worry about Beckman for another turn kind of deal, which is great. That really does help us out. I ain't gonna lie, because seeing him on curb really blows. And it gives us an opportunity to do things like this, so we're able to attach one there. We can swing 5. Realistically, we can swing 5, make them use their ability, and then swing with the rest. We choose to swing 6. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not? Okay, shit. So they do that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. There's no reason to waste Zoro and turn him into a blocker. And so with this Shanks match, we're kind of balancing between going for that ass and going for that board. Every once in a while, we need to mix it up and do a little both. Sometimes you got to just take 2 fucking hits and be happy to be here. You know what I mean? Fuck me and everything I stand for. So yeah, we play out a pudding. I think that the Sanji would have also been an amazing choice, if not a better choice. But who the hell am I? So they went ahead and used their ability on Zoro. That's fine with us. And now we can go ahead and swing 6 there. And I'm wondering, should I go ahead and swing 7? We swing 7 there. We leave Luffy asleep. Leave sleepy Luffy's lying, okay? Not in all cases. But in this case, that's what we're kind of doing. We want to see him get rid of some cards. Yeah, get rid of Beckman, eh? So we want to see him get rid of some cards. We know they got a Beckman for us. They just countered with one. Matter of fact, even gooder, they got a mole gun. They got rid of our pudding. again, fuck us and everything we stand for. We can go ahead and Black Maria and Sanji. We decide to Gum Gum Giant. Sanji, okay. I guess we're really happy with where our Dawn is. We're at 6, so we will be going to 8. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. And we're going to give them 2Ks. 2Ks. Hey, in all fairness, we do need to keep our threats alive, okay? How alive? I guess that alive. Now, we're going to go ahead and do Sanji, turn that sideways. We're not really worried about swinging into that. I swing 6 because at this point, I'm trying to make it extremely uncomfortable for them to play their big. That's what we're trying to accomplish at this juncture, right? So we're swinging 5. We realize they're going to use their ability on somebody. We're going to swing 5 again, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, because I think at some point I was thinking swinging the Luffy. We decided to just go for face and get him down to 1. And so that was a little bit of a pivotal turn there for us, gang. Because it was at this point we either knew we fucked up or we knew we had to just keep full steam ahead. Because I don't believe we govern the board anymore. I believe we got to go for face and just stick to the agenda and just push right through. I can't tell you how many Shanks games I've won or come close to winning by just at a certain point ignoring everything they have to say on the board and just going for that ass. Now, if they were swinging 6 into 5, I would hashtag love it. I don't know what I was going to say there. Love it. Swinging 6 into 12, I've got to get rid of everything to save my guy. I got to save my guy. Okay, so it's looking a little interesting here. Yes, it's definitely looking interesting. We're going to play that out. Okay, cool. And we don't believe that we can finish the game just yet. However, we are poising ourselves to be able to. So I'm thinking of a good old 8 and 8. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what we do. They're going to have at least 2 cards for one and 2 cards for the other. Okay, so now they're definitely going to have to give it to us. Cool. Give me 2 cards. And 2 cards. Okay. 2 cards, and that's that. We have a blocker to save our... We're really trying to save our Sanji. If we can save our Sanji, we're big city happy. We also have a Uso Hachi to turn whatever they play in defense for blocking sideways, okay? Because they don't run any 6K blockers. So it's getting a little... It's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little dicey. Let's see what they got for us. I mean... Okay. I'm okay taking a hit. I'm okay taking a hit. Yeah. Okay taking 2 hits. They can't pop Shanks, right? Yeah, we go ahead and give them that. Now, for 5K, they definitely got... Or 5K. For 5 costs, they definitely got some blockers. They can do this, the Rayleigh blocker. They got their bitch-ass Lucky Roo blocker. So we're kind of thinking, oh, they play Luffy. Give him a 2K. Yeah, give him a 2K. Because our Sanji is safe. Our Sanji's safe now. Because if they shank swing at us, we can take that, and then whatever they do with their big shanks, it's over. So right here, we can go ahead and take. And for Zero Dawn, there's nothing they can do. We can even trigger that effect, right? Were we already going to go to 10? Was that what it was? Oh, we were already going to 10. Yeah, game over. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is choose to swing 8 first so they can leader ability me. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, counter out. And we didn't need to do that. I mathed them out either way. But GG's are had. Now, look at this board. Okay? Look at this board. Look at this board. They had everything they wanted. They may have made this choice instead of that choice kind of deal. The Mo gun is exactly what I was thinking about to get rid of our pudding. If they didn't get rid of our pudding, we would have had some more value out of pudding, obviously. You know, there's things we could have done, some more shenanigans, right? But they did play a mulgun, which did not develop a body. It just got rid of a body. And the Beckman, while it wouldn't have gotten rid of our pudding, it would have at least had a 7K body that we would have had to deal with for the rest of the game. I don't know. I'm not the Shanks main, but yeah, I wonder if they would have played that differently, or you know, look, it was looking great. It was looking great until we won, right? So this is just a case study of how we got to choose sometimes. We got to know when to flip that kill switch and go for the game, because it looks like it does right now, but once we put our effort, once we put our eggs in that basket, once we start putting that pressure, it does start to look different. It does start to open up a way. And before you know it, they go from having the game, having the board, having the big, to having a GG, because your boy just took it, right? So purple, black, Luffy, let's get over to just the list. Well, there you have it, gang. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm supposed to act like I'm still on this one. Yeah. This list. Cards showing up, cards not showing up. Some cards seem to really help. Some cards seem to just be counter or look at us like a deer in the headlights, right? So let's get into it. This is just what I wanted to talk about. This is gonna be my next list. This is the next list I'm testing out. So what's the big difference? What's the big this? What's the big that? Okay, so the bigs is the bigs, right? This one has the, you know, the wires, got a little more counter and etc. Okay, this one, we're going all the fuck out, baby. We are calling all cards. We're calling all the bigs. I'm getting comfy. I'm getting comfy in this thing, right? What am I getting comfortable with? I'm getting comfortable with ramping early and often, and I'm getting comfortable with playing out the pivotal bigs, right? So that's what this list is going to be exploiting. We got some Gum Gatlings to trigger out of life, or, you know, mitigate the lack of counter. And we got just one time skip Luffy. And yeah, I don't even know why they call him that yet, because I'm only, spoiler alerts, Luffy just beat Katakuri, so I'm not quite there yet. But anyways, yeah. So this is the one I'll be running, and I'm liking it so far. I actually haven't tried this exact list. I was liking the higher whatevers, the higher numbers. It's been too long. I've been on the computer too long, as you can tell. So yes, but this is what we're moving towards. More bigs, and we're getting there early. We're getting there often, and we're removing. We're turning sideways. You know what I'm saying? So we're putting on that pressure. And, you know, big city hooping, baby. So anyways, do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing different? And did you figure out if I just took a nap, if I was about to take a nap, or if I ever even combed my hair today, or did I just do this? That's your homework. This has been Murano Music with 3-Piece TCG, big Pirates TCG, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang, for the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang, for the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change.